Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to give you a new video review of my Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime from Buzz Bumblebee or Buzzworthy Bumblebee series. Sorry if I sound a little bit sniffly and kind of it's because my nose right now is so clogged right now. I don't know why. I think it's just because the weather is changing. But yeah, let's get right into it. This is probably honestly I've taken 3 takes of this, and for some reason my phone won't record the second half, and not only that, it didn't really like the first half, to be quite honest with you. So I'm just gonna pretty much just go right into it. Before I start though, please leave a like, subscribe, and also click that notification bell down below. I'd really appreciate it, guys. And if you guys do love collectible stuff on my channel, please again subscribe. Okay, so first up, I didn't fully build out this Optimus Prime yet. I will do it after I show you guys everything else before that. But yeah, I only bought this guy for size comparison. Also, not only that, you guys can use my water bottle and stuff like that, and this random Gundam that I have. So those are my size comparison stuff that I can use. Maybe not the water bottle, but yeah. But other than that, or maybe I should use the water bottle. He's relatively the same height, or not really, maybe by an inch. Maybe by an inch. He's a little bit taller, or shorter, not taller. And then with the Gundam, he's obviously towering over this guy right now. So, is he a super tall figure? Not really. He's relatively, trying to think of a figure that I've had that's relatively the same height. I want to say a Marvel Legend Venom figure or a Carnage figure. Not the older ones, but the newer ones. But other than that, he's really not that tall in reality. So that's good. So you won't struggle on putting him into certain spots of the desk or anything like that. So I did put him in a specific pose that I really liked on my bookshelf. This is basically the stand down pose that he does in the movie. It's close enough. The only gripes that I have with this figure, let me move the other figures and stuff. So the only gripes that I have with this figure is the articulation, at least for the robot mode. So this stupid joint that's mostly for, I believe, the transformation mode, but you have to, so the way why these are two different is because you can it's kind of hard, but at least on mine, why is this hard? This is not supposed to be that hard. Okay, there you go. So yeah, you have to kind of forcefully do it. But I promise you, when you do the transformation, it's not that bad. But this is just kind of annoying because you want to get it to a certain pose and you just can't, to be honest with you. You can't just free. Here, I'll just do it the default way. You can't, default way. You can't technically go this way unless you bend his arm and do that, but then that just looks wrong. So yeah, that's the biggest issue about this. But other than that, also another thing, sorry, before I miss out, his back kick is not that very good because of this stupid thing right here, which is honestly I don't get it, because this piece right here is not in the way, and it has a really cool, I want to say, joint. It's kind of, I can't really show you, but if you could see right here, it kind of swings out. So other than that, I feel they should have gotten a ball joint or something like that. I don't know, whatever floats their boat as Hasbro. But I feel this guy is honestly a really cool figure though to still kind of mess with and have fun with, because honestly, compared to the last transformer that I did, this guy is more of an upgrade to this guy. His transformation is actually really fun to do, even though it's I have a itsy little issue with it, but it's not a really big deal compared to this guy, because this guy's kind of a cakewalk at this point now, because I've had him for a little while. This guy is honestly a little bit of a cakewalk, but there is some part that I kind of don't understand still to this day. So, yeah. But other than that, we're going to get right into the posability. So he has a ball joint at the head, so he can look up that far and down that far. He can also do a full 360 if you really wanted to. His arms can go up this high, except for you can't really technically turn them. But he has a full 360 rotation on here because of the sword in the back. So it doesn't go all 360 unless like you remove this sword, which I'll get into the accessories later. He has a bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow. Obviously when you pull out the arm, here, I'll just do this. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have done that like a long time ago. I don't know why the heck I did that. Or just show you on the other side. So a wrist swivel. He can technically move his hand a little bit from left to right, but not really. That's more of a transformation thing. But other than that, that's it for the arms. And the kick is this high, which is insane for Transformer. And this is how far he can go in the back. Not that very far. He has a joint knee, or one joint knee, so the knee joint. And then he has a pivot. And he also has a ball joint too. You can kind of get it to that. But for some reason on mine, it's just really, really hard to like turn his foot around. And yeah, but other than that, yeah, I think that's all the joints that sorry, my bad. Ab crunch and waist swivel. I always keep forgetting that one. So the ab crunch, because I don't really utilize it that very much, because I usually have them like kind of just Optimus vanilla style, you know. But he has an ab crunch if you guys really wanted to. But the thing is that when you look behind him, it just looks like that. But yeah. Honestly, this is probably the most articulated Optimus Prime figure if I ever had, to be honest with you. So, yeah, that's really, really cool. Now for the accessories. The accessories is his arm cannon piece. Everybody's going to complain because the iron cannon is not there. He is compatible with most of the movie series ion cannon, whatever you want to pronounce it. He can't hold it, obviously, with the his legitimate hand. I trust me, he does have the other hand in here, but for some reason this one just doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, there you go. You can plug it on each side as long as you fold it in the hands and you see that little peg. You can put it on both sides. Not a lot of people explain that to you. Not only that, he does come with. So these are the two accessories that it came with. It was just these two. But since I got this from OfferUp, I did get this with it. This is honestly with Optimus Primal, I believe. So I'm glad that I basically have all of his weapons. So that's cool. I only spent like $40, so basically like MSRP for it. I hope this is the authentic copy. I hope, because I'd be kind of sad, but it's fine. As far as if it's a third-party figure, I'm kind of satisfied with it, but it doesn't feel like a third-party figure. But yeah, I should have said that in the beginning, but yeah. I hope this is the buzzworthy one. This is really cool because it does have these Autobot logos and stuff like that. But yeah, going back to the sword and the accessories, this is sculpted and painted really, really nice. I'm honestly going to add a little bit of paint on the edge of the sword so I can have the Energon orange going out. Same thing as the axe, honestly. These guys are really, really cool. And you could just plug it into his hand, to be honest with you. It perfectly sits in there. But it kind of looks like a tomahawk a little bit, so it's a little weird. I wish it was a little bit longer, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Now, the sword is actually the coolest thing ever about this. So this is the reason why I wanted to get it. So you could do literally several different things with the sword. So you could plug it in. If you could see this little plug right here, you just peg it right in there. And you can do that. So you can do the iconic, when he charges into battle, he just sing, that type of thing, the Assassin's Creed type of thing. You can also do this. You can have like an Assassin's Creed hidden blade in a way. Not only that, you can also plug it into his hand too if you really wanted to. You can also do it the same side also, just the peg holes, stuff like that. But yeah, that's all the accessories that you can. The weapon storage on him is like not the greatest, to be honest with you, because the only one that can really get pegged in is the sword. The arm cannon, not really, and obviously this is part of like Optimus Primal. You can't really technically peg it anywhere else. Like I've already tried like maybe capping into his leg. You can't. I've already tried pegging it into here. I've also tried to do it like basically just some random holes that I can find that you can possibly peg it in. You can't. So because it's not from this figure anyways. This guy, you can't really store him anywhere, at least by far that I noticed, unless I'm wrong, but as far as I know, you can't. Only in the vehicle mode. Both of these guys in the vehicle mode, yeah, both of these in the vehicle mode, but this is the only one that can plug into the robot mode. So, to transform this guy is kind of fun to do, because I honestly love transforming him. Where's my accessories? So the vehicle mode is kind of fun. What you want to do though is you want to unsandwich all of this just to get this out of the way. And I honestly, there's a couple parts that I saved to the last. First of all, I know a lot of people say like flip this down or maybe a little bit earlier. I saved this basically right here, this stuff right here, except for this. I saved these two for last. So what you're going to do, you're going to unpeg that. You're going to open the truck boobs, or whatever you want to call it. You're going to get this. Don't normally do this, but because I don't really have fingernails anymore, I can't really grab them. Excuse me. And now you're going to flip his head down, which is really nice. And you, oh, wait, sorry. Don't peg it all the way in. You kind of want to leave an opening because on the back side of where he's turning, you can't turn this piece, which you do need to do. So yeah, don't peg it all the way in. I keep mistakenly doing that. We're going to do the chest piece, and then we'll do the feet last, because the feet is kind of a pain in the butt to do. Okay, so first things first, though, you want to flip this correctly. You want to face the windows, the side windows, forward, like this. A lot of people say, like, put it in an angle, which doesn't really help, to be honest with you, so you just want to kind of do this. You're going to do this, and then you're going to fold this inwards like this. Then you're going to twist, or sorry, you're going to move this out of the way. You're going to twist his upper torso over. This guy is kind of just in the way, so you're just going to have to like learn how to deal with this front bumper part, or the grill part. And then what you're going to do one by one, you're going to fight with this joint a little bit at the start, because it is kind of stiff at the start, but then after a while it starts to get loose and stuff like that. So you're just going to turn that down. It's kind of fighting with me a little bit. This right side or this left side is going to fight with you for a little bit. Then you're going to, there's like these little slits right here, and you're going to kind of peg it in there. Hopefully I can get a good camera angle. Flip this down while you're doing that also, because you're going to need that later on for the feet. And there you go. Now it should fit perfectly flush in here. Same thing as on this side. You're going to flip this over. Give me 1 second. I might have to do this like off camera for some parts, because this part is kind of annoying. So, by the way, these pieces right here, they tend to fall off, so don't worry. They're like easy to put back on, but it's just really annoying. So, yeah. First, and also lastly, I forgot to fold those in too. You could do this anytime before you sorry. Oh man, I gotta sneeze. Sorry. Oh, it's gonna come. I gotta sneeze. Sorry. If I sneeze randomly, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. So you're gonna try to like finick with this. Now this part is kind of interesting because you have to fold his arms in. Or sorry, don't do this all the way. Undo that. Scratch that. You don't have to do this all the way because you also do need to rotate the arms a little bit. Scratch that. So don't fully put these down all the way until further notice. I'm doing this all wrong. I'm sorry. I'm scared. Okay. Okay. So this is the part where it kind of gets really annoying because it can never figure out how to do this correctly because all I do is just kind of like scrunch it in. That's the only way that I could figure out how doing it. Some people say like you kind of like latch it on there, but this is just the way that I do it. It's just kind of latch it. I just push into it. That's the only way I could find out. It just makes it easier for me. Yeah, what the heck? I can't find an easier way. Unless you guys let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to tell me. Because I'm just the biggest idiot in the world with this. There you go. But it honestly works, though. I don't think it really affects anything important. Flip these wheels out, obviously, because you want the tires to come out. Now, there's 2 peg holes right there, and it's going to obviously sandwich in there. So you're just going to bam right there. Now, with this, you're going to whoop, whoop. Hold those little straights right there, and then flip those down right there. Now there's also these, but I'm just going to do these last because these are actually kind of a pain in the butt. This is also another thing too, is that this in the robot mode is so annoying, so make sure you unpeg this while you do that. Now this one's going to be interesting. Hopefully I could show you a little bit. So this is little thing right here, you're going to untab that. Same thing is on the other side too. Okay. Now, on my copy, for some reason, the left foot or left shin guard is just really annoying. It gets stuck every single time, and it's really annoying. So, yeah. I don't know why this one's like the most difficult. Oh, no, actually it works this time. But most of the majority of the time, it just never wants to come undone. So, after when you get the shin guards off, you're going to flip this under. There's a little groove right here, by the way. You guys can see, so that's for the robot mode. This is for the car mode, or vehicle mode. And then, what you're going to do is, right here, you can hardly see it, right there. It's kind of sandwich over your, or kind of curve over your foot. So that's what you want. And, come on. That's not what I want to do. There you go. Okay. We're almost done. I promise you we're almost done. This is pretty much it after this. So you're going to peg this in, by the way. I always forget to do this last. And don't peg it in all the way, but I'm just trying to get it perfectly there. Okay, so you're going to peg that in there. There's like a little slit right there, if you can see it. You're going to kind of like sandwich that in there. Or kind of push against it a little bit. The only thing is that I can't line it up though. I can never line this up, and I scratch the crud out of the shin guard. So it's a little annoying. Oh, whoops. I'm retarded, sorry. Or a little sensitive right there. I'm just really dumb. So you could straighten this guy out a little bit if you really wanted to. There you go. Now, this is the part where this honestly helps guide you a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't have pegged those in. But this helps you guide through the truck mode. If you cannot peg this correctly, that means oops. That means I didn't do it correctly, so I have to like kind of just a little bit. There you go. This kind of helps me let me know that like, oh, I'm doing it correctly or I'm not doing it correctly and stuff like that. So that's why I say do those last, because yeah, it helps a lot. It's like a little guiding tool to let you know that, oh, like it's straight. So yeah, that is the truck mode. Now if I grab this or the hand cannon thing, come on, you can plug it in to here, this one right here, or that one right there. As long as for the round, whatever the heck, the scope or whatever, can not be in the way. There you go. That is the truck mode. You can flip these up, but they just tend to collapse in anyways, so it doesn't really matter, to be quite honest with you. You can't really tell. So there it is. The only thing is, though, for some reason, no matter how much I try, I can never get all 4 wheels to like fully work or like touch the ground. So I tend to like fidget with it a little bit, because it's honestly, even if I untab these, for some dumb reason, at least on mine, I don't know if it's just warped or I'm just not transforming it correctly, because it just won't touch the ground for some reason. I don't know why. I really don't know why. But it's not a big of a deal as long as like the front tires and stuff like that. Because he rolls well. Like, honestly, like he's kind of fun just doing this the whole entire time. But other than that, yeah, like there's not a whole lot of kibble. Obviously, you guys can tell. I know a lot of people are gonna like bug about this. Yeah, that's the only thing like I bug about. I know that some YouTubers have said, what the heck? Why is it not pegging in? Some YouTubers have said that this truck bed is kind of like the ugliest part of this figure. I honestly want to clarify that this is honestly not the ugliest truck bed ever, because it's actually screen accurate. Why the heck is this not forming correctly? Why is this not sitting flush? This is what's confusing me. This is actually screen accurate. Hopefully I can show you guys a photo. So bam. But other than that, yeah, this is fairly accurate to the movie, except for this piece, this back piece or whatever. And that too. This is ugly, which I wish I could maybe paint over, but that means I have to paint the whole red, and I already like the red color that they already have for it. Again, like the painting on this guy is way better than this guy. I'm sorry to say that. But yeah, look how small he is compared to that. It's funny, because this guy's taller than him in robot mode, but this guy is like longer than this guy. So, I think I got like the mid-tier or Cybertron Optimus though. I think there's another one, but this is just the one I have. Again, though, you can't really plug this in here anyways. Oh, sorry, my bad. Forgot to fold that back in. You just gotta, there you go. Forgot to do that. But other than that, yeah, it's a really cool truck mode. I love this, to be honest with you. Other than that, I know I was going to compare the robot sizes for those two, but I feel kind of too lazy to do that now. But yeah, take my word for it. This guy is taller than that guy. Just take my word for it. Other than that, that's honestly it. That's the review. This is pretty much what you guys have been waiting for. I know it's like kind of like a, oh wow, like that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I am really happy though to have this figure, because I've been watching a tons of reviews on it. Not a lot of people go in depth in this video, or for this guy specifically, but I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't mind if I end up buying another copy just to have it in the truck mode and one in the robot mode, because he's actually really, really fun. This is the part, these pieces right here, this is the part that I just really don't understand how to do. I might just keep trying and trying, but other than that, like to get it undone, it is really not that hard. You just unclip those and they just pop off. Or not pop off completely, but just kind of like, it lets go of the grip. So, yeah, that's a really smart engineering for this figure. But other than that, this guy is really fun to transform. More fun than that guy. That guy is just kind of a cakewalk. After I did him for so long, this guy was a little difficult to start, but now it's just really, really fun. This honestly gets me back into Transformers now at this point. So, yeah, this guy's cool. This guy, for some reason, doesn't roll anymore. For some dumb reason, unless I forcefully do it. But this guy is, I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. He's amazing. So, yeah, Rise of the Beast. I do want to review Noah Diaz, the exosuit figure, because I want that iconic, you know, when he sits on top of the truck bed and just shoots like that. I want to try to get it. Hopefully I can. There's a couple of figures I want to get. I want to get Mirage, Bumblebee, and then Noah Diaz. Because that scene was really, really cool towards the end of the movie. But yeah, I just really like it. Noah Diaz is actually my favorite characters in that movie. That's the only, besides Sam Witwicky, that is the other human character that I cared about. Cade Yeager was pretty funny as, well, it's Mark Wahlberg. But as a character alone, he's really not that cool. And also, what's her name? From Bumblebee. I honestly liked her too. I do like the actress. It's just her character I just don't really care about, to be honest with you. I did like her friend in the movie. I can't really remember. But yeah, or her boyfriend or whatever. So yeah. This figure is really cool though. I really like this one. I was kind of like skipping or kind of like thinking of getting this one or the Bumblebee movie one, but I'm honestly glad I got this one because this one looks a whole lot better. The other one just looks better in robot mode because of the paint and stuff like that. But this guy is just really fun to like play with, except for that stupid shoulder articulation. Hasbro, give us something better than that because that's just really, 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 really dumb on your part. So yeah, but other than that, obviously sacrifices had to be changes for at least a Voyager class. I wish they have a deluxe class of this one, but hopefully they do. I did see that they have put out a Naruto Optimus Prime or Transformer and a Rathalos Optimus Prime. I might get both of those, to be honest with you, but they're a little pricey. I think the Naruto one's a little bit cheaper, so I might get that one. But the Rathalos one, I definitely want to get. But yeah, you guys let me know if you guys like this type of content. Again, leave a comment down below, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys. Bye.